Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, welcome. I hope you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Today, we're talking about a new definition of love in the workplace. Are you ready? Let's get started. Well, I know that this is being released into the world on the day before Valentine's Day when people are thinking about love. But you could be watching it anytime, and it's absolutely applicable to us whenever you might be watching it. And so the question you might immediately be thinking is, can we talk about love at work? All right. This is not an HR show. And I'm not talking about romantic love, so you can just take a breath. So I believe that love does matter at work, and we can talk about it in the workplace. So why does it matter, if you will? Let's start there. First of all, as humans, we are emotional, not just logical. Yes, we'd like to think that we make our decisions logically, and yes, we gather lots of data to help us make decisions and think about things, and yet we are emotional beings. And so having a connection, having a relationship matters to us, right? So strong relationships improve results. If you've ever been on a team, or if you're currently on a team where there are strong relationships, whether you want to call it love or not, you know that it matters. It matters to our culture. It matters to your job satisfaction. It matters to retention. It improves results of almost any kind you can imagine. So it's worthwhile to think about building relationships, but why am I using the word love? Well, let's talk about what love could look like at work. Okay, 4 letters in the word love, 4 ideas for you. L-O-V-E. L stands for listen. Like, you know what it feels like when someone really listens to you, right? It doesn't happen all that often, but when it does, you know how it feels, and it tells you that the person cares enough about you to really listen, to really understand your perspective, to use their time and their attention, limited resources, to understand you. Listen is a part of love. O stands for overlook. You know, we're humans, so we're going to make mistakes. We're going to screw up. We're going to forget to reply to an email. We're going to do this, that, or the next thing that maybe we would be better off to sometimes overlook. I am not saying we shouldn't hold people accountable. I am not saying we don't have work processes that we should follow. I'm saying that remember that people are human. Grant people a little grace. Now, if someone makes the same mistake or the same thing 12 times, at some point maybe we overlook less. Or again, we can still value them while we give them some clear feedback on that item. But when we overlook, we're showing people that we really care, perhaps that we love them. And the V stands for voice approval. People need to know that they're valued. People need to know that they are cared about. People need to know that people are grateful for what they do, that people are thankful for them being a part of the team, for the things that they do to help. What if we voiced our approval a little more often and didn't just save our feedback for the times when things aren't going so well? Listen, overlook, voice approval, and the E, encourage. Well, certainly if we overlook and certainly if we voice approval, that might be encouraging, but I'm saying very specifically to encourage people, to show them that you see their potential, to let them know that you believe they can be even more effective, to let them know that you value them. Encourage. Listen. Overlook. Voice approval. Encourage. If people in your workplace were doing those things, if you experienced those 4 things, would you feel the love? Would your workplace be someplace you want to be, where you want to work, where you want to engage, and where you want to succeed? I think I know your answers. Love, a new definition in the workplace. Let me close with today's tweet. If you define love as listen, overlook, voice approval, and encourage, you can see there is definitely room for love in the workplace. I would love for you to join me for our next virtual LeaderCon event, a one-day event. You can go to the page listed here to learn all about it. It's a day where we're going to focus on helping you build your teams and create the culture that you want and need to get the results that you want. Hope you'll join us for that day. Lots of great guests, lots of special gifts. Take advantage of that, and I hope you'll take advantage of coming back here when we're back for another episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast.